In which parts of this doc did I find the life lesson? You know, a lot of times people will say when they're doing drugs, myself included, someone will be like,
"Quit hurting me, quit doing drugs, I'm worried about you." And you're thinking, dude, quit worrying about me, and I ain't hurting no one. Leave me alone.
That's exactly the attitude Mr. Charlie Sheen has as well. I'm going to point out multiple examples here. Here's some of the places I found a good life lesson in this one. He was so in the filming of one movie, can't remember the movie, but said he was so burnt out after a night of doing coke that he was falling asleep on set while being filmed. Like, you think you'd be amped, and he couldn't stay awake. So they're like, dude, you gotta do something about that. And he says, well, hold on, I'll be right back. He goes to the bathroom. And I really believe everyone knew about this too. That's what's like, ugh, disturbing. He shoves a piece of ice up his arse and comes back to work. And it woke him up, because I guess that's probably unpleasant and it wakes you up. But that's pretty crazy. So in that bar scene, if you are watching it, no, there's a good chance he had the sensation in his consciousness of a piece of ice cube burning in his anus. The cast knew it, and they felt weird about his behavior. Like, everyone knows what's happening with him. They're putting up with him.
I got trampled by a herd of buffalo. What? Consequences.
2. Emotional harm. Him and Denise Richards were married, and they had kids together. Well, he was so unreliable and so all over the place in life and unpredictable and not a regular, man, being a man and taking care of his children, that she had a lot of stress around that, trying to make things work. And this is the kind of good person she is. Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards got divorced, obviously. More like she got away. And he started dating and got married to another woman who was an addict. They were both in recovery together. Well, unfortunately, they both got out of recovery together and started using, to the point where their little kid that they had together, this Charlie Sheen and this new woman, well, obviously, you can't take care of kids when you're on drugs. Denise Richards was so nice. She's like, I'll take the kid in while you guys go into rehab. So, the message in this one that I got from this documentary, self-destruction never stays private. Charlie Sheen's downfall shows how one person's choices can wreck families, careers, and trust far beyond themselves.
Consequences.
Okay, Donnie, I think we've had enough.
Now time for real life connection. I don't know about you guys, but I've certainly experienced mania in my life, non-drug related, but mania nonetheless. And when I'm in a manic state, I'm just not feeling much. Information's not coming to me. Like, you guys are tools or obstacles in my way to get what I want. That was him. He's cocaine, tran, I think, is some type of steroid. I mean, he was all buff. And, I know he likes crack for a while too, but I think when he went crazy with the Tiger Blood thing stuff in 2011, that was mainly cocaine and tran. And he was on a manic, crazy mission mode, man. And I can relate to an extent. Now, I don't have a bunch of yes men around me, which I'm sure he did. So there's no one to say, hey, dude, you're messing up. And then the ones that did say, some of his friends like Tony Todd, I think is his name, childhood friend, he says, dude, you're messing up. He's like, whatever, I got this one. I'm awesome. I don't have any problems. And went on tour and all crazy and stuff like that.
It's coming off as erratic to people.
Passion, my passion. It's all
Okay,
passion.
your passion
Yes.
is coming off as erratic
Right,
to people.
well, you borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard, yeah. And then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen. I'm by winning.
So, obviously what happened, and thank goodness he didn't die, because honestly I thought the guy was going to die, is you have to hit some type of rock bottom. How that happens, I don't know. But he said at his level, he was a superstar and everyone was kissing his butt. So the consequences were so much less. There were a couple of times where he should have been put in jail for driving crazy or some domestic thing. And they're like, oh, there, it's Charlie Sheen. Get on going. But it does seem by the end of the documentary, Charlie Sheen seems pretty much non-victim in the way he talks. And looks like he is able to accept what he's done, regret it, make changes, make amends with his kids and such, and is finally sober. I think 8 years. Till next time, peace! Yeah, boy.
You like videos about movies, TV shows, and even documentaries that we actually take and we find out what they can teach us on how to live better lives, or in some cases, what to not do, then you should pick another one of these videos here. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, or look, just subscribe, please.